Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has long promised to end violence against women and girls, but cases of sexual assault and domestic abuse remain widespread. Rights groups have recorded more than 400 femicides so far this year alone. Critics accuse Erdogan and his government of fostering a sense of impunity in an already patriarchal society. But more and more women are taking their safety into their own hands, as our correspondent Julia Hahn reports from Istanbul.
These women are learning to fight back. Twice a week they meet in an Istanbul sports hall for martial arts lessons. Many here want to know how they can defend themselves against assaults and harassment on the street, on public transport, or maybe even at home. Some have already had threatening experiences.
About 5 years ago, I was harassed in my own neighborhood. I felt anxious for a long time and even had trouble walking home alone. I think it's very important to learn how to protect ourselves and to share what we've learned with other women.
Instructor Rafet Uysal has been teaching self-defense to women for more than 4 years now. His courses are funded by local authorities and fill up very quickly, he tells me.
The demand for self-defense courses has increased a lot in recent years. We have received inquiries from all over the country and are fully booked until the end of February. Unfortunately, we are living in a society where women and girls do not feel safe.
And the anger is growing. Rights groups that document femicide say, on average in Turkey, at least one woman gets killed every day, often by a family member, a husband, a friend or a lover. Time and again, particularly brutal cases make the headlines. 19-year-old Iqbal Uzuna and Ayşe Nur Halil, for example, both murdered in October by a former boyfriend. He beheaded one of them before taking his own life. Many women accuse the Turkish government of failing to protect them and of fostering a sense of impunity in an already very patriarchal society.
The government is not implementing protection laws. It has to put criminals in jail and not let them out on the streets again. It has to give deterrent punishments. We want to live.
In Turkey, women are ignored. Women and their rights are neglected, as if they don't exist.
President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who often describes himself as a champion of women's rights, has promised tougher penalties for the perpetrators.
Violence against women is a betrayal of humanity. Anyone who raises a hand against a woman who inflicts physical or psychological violence must be punished as they deserve. That is the primary duty of the state.
Women's rights activists like Shirin Yalınçakoğlu are skeptical about such promises. In point of fact, in 2021, Erdogan withdrew from the Istanbul Convention, a European treaty that obliges countries to investigate and punish violence against women. But conservative Islamic groups had argued that the treaty violated traditional family values and encouraged divorce.
To justify the withdrawal, some even claimed it would encourage homosexuality. But that's a baseless argument. The convention is about promoting gender equality. Men who grow up knowing about equality don't believe they have the right to kill a woman.
Here in the self-defense class, many have a similar view. As long as the government does not do a better job at protecting women, they have to protect themselves.